Hey guys, I have a fucking story for you today. So, where do we even begin? Let's just start out. Let's just start out by saying, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are back, fuck you. But let's start from the very beginning and saying that I've made a story time like this before, but this is different. This is a stalker followed me home the other night. This is the story. You're gonna need a snack. Go get some popcorn, candy, your boyfriend's dick. I don't know. Go get a snack. So we're gonna start from the very beginning. So let's start from the very beginning of all this. It's Wednesday night. I leave my church because I go to youth group and stuff at this church, and I drove there that night. So I pull out of the church parking lot. And right behind me is this red truck. I didn't think much of it. I just thought they were just like taking this way out because like everyone takes this way out. So there's this red truck behind me, and I didn't see this red truck. I didn't see anyone get in this red truck at all. No one. And I like stay after church. I talk to people and like mingle amongst myself, stay in the corner and drink, and eat the food they provide and drink stuff. And that's how my life is. And then I get in my car and I drive home. So I'm driving home, and this red truck's behind me, and this person behind him, and so on and so forth. And I turn onto the road that gets me like the fastest way home, and it's like a 15-minute drive. And this truck pulls, and it turns the same way I'm going. I'm like, all right, nothing too much of it. And I'm like one of those people that if there's like someone behind me, I'm like, holy shit, they're following me. Like no matter who it is, it could be my grandmother, and I would think she was following me. So I'm like driving along, and this car's behind me, and I'm like starting to get anxious. Like it's been 10 minutes now, and they're still following me. So and then I pull out onto this other street, and like this is like the street that like gets to like the turn that you get to turn onto my road, and then you got to turn on another road to get to my house. So I'm like on this street, and I'm like going, and this truck is like right behind my ass, and they're still following me. And I'm like, oh shit. But this is like a big city, so there's like so many places that you could go. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're not following me yet. Maybe they're just taking this way home, and maybe this is like just how they take their way home every day. So I'm like starting to get to like my anxiety is like starting to get up there, and I'm like starting to freak out, but I'm like not to the point where I'm like freaking out, like major freaking out. So I'm like driving along, and this red truck is still following me, and it's been 15 minutes now, and my house is like half an hour away from the church. So I'm like driving along still, and it gets like the stoplight. Like, no, the stoplight before the stoplight to get to my house. Like, 2 stoplights away from my house. And, like, the road you turn on to get to my house. And this first stoplight, you have to take a right. Or no, yeah. Yeah, you have to take a right. So I get into the right turning lane, and they get into the right turning lane, too. And then that's where I'm like, okay, well, I still can't say anything yet, because maybe they're taking this way home. And then we start going, and they're still following me. They're right behind my ass still. And then this happens, we get to the next light. So this is the light that you take to get on, to get to my house. And I get into the left turning lane now. And they get into the left turning lane too. And this is where I'm like, holy fuck. Someone's following me. So and then I'm like, so we get like a green arrow. I fucking race down this road. And I'm like, wait, I'm gonna try to like juke them out to see if they actually are following me. So, I turn really quickly. They fucking turn too. Holy shit! You guys are gonna shit your pants when you hear the end of this. You're probably gonna like dislike the video. So now I'm like scared shitless. I still haven't called my mom. I still haven't done any of that, but I'm like scared shitless. So I'm like, okay, I still can't say anything yet, but I'm fucking freaked out. Like I know someone's following me. But, like, in the back of my head, I'm, like, still hoping, like, okay, maybe this is just the way they take home. Or, like, maybe, like, their house is down here somewhere. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm, like, freaking out. I'm, like, nervous as hell. And then we get to, like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pull in my driveway, and I'm gonna run into my house and get to my mom and see what happens. I don't know why I stupidly thought that. So I pull down my road. And I look behind me, and this truck is still following me, and like I get like 6 or 7 houses down on my road. This is where you guys are gonna dislike the video. It's my fucking neighbor! The fucking car that's following me is my fucking neighbor. Literally the house right next to me It's my neighbor. I don't know why he's following me. I don't know why he was behind me. I don't know why he took the way home I did. It's the fucking weirdest way home. No one ever takes that way. I don't know why he did. Maybe he was just playing with me. I don't fucking know. I was scared shitless. Okay, you don't understand. What if someone followed you home? That was the most clickbait video you're ever gonna watch. So, yeah, I get out of my car and I make eye contact with him, and I'm like, you just scared the living shit out of me. And he's like, what'd I do? And I was like, I thought someone was following me home, and I was ready to like pull over and like beat the shit out of whoever was behind me. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I knew it was you. Did you not know it was me? And I'm like, no, I really didn't. I didn't know you had a red truck. And when there's like 8 other people on my street that have red trucks, this one guy just decided to follow me home. And holy shit, it was bad. I was scared shitless. But in the end, I ended up getting Starbucks and it like calmed me down. But still, it scared the shit out of me. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time, or the video for this week. I'm gonna hopefully start, I punched myself in the arm there. I'm gonna hopefully start uploading content at least once a week now. If not, I'll probably get lazy and just end it. But summer's coming up, last week of school right here and Thursday of this week. So I am hopefully gonna start uploading more content. I have a shit ton of stories. Literally a shit ton of stories that I am prepared to tell you guys. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. And with that said, stay bad, my bitches.